आनंद
हा
सर फोन उचलत नाहीये.
ठीक आहे, हरकत नाही.
हं,
सुरू करूच.
हं.
A warm welcome to one and all. Good evening. It's Dr. Anand Tapase. I, on behalf of Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's Karumir Gaurav Patil College of Engineering, Satara, Department of Civil Engineering, welcome you all for the today's webinar, which is considered as international webinar on Vedas International Dubai, United Arab Emirates, past, present, and future, by our distinguished alumni Vijayendra Surve. Well, today we will be having the schedule as we will be having the start of our webinar with the national anthem, followed by paying the homage by offering flowers to portrait photos of beloved Karmir Anna, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, and Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj. Welcome of participants and guests on behalf of Rayat Shikshan Sanstha and the Institute by Dr. A.C. Attar sir, the Honorable Principal of the Institute. Webinar details and the introduction of speaker by myself, Dr. Anand Tapase. Then we will be having the session by Vijayendra Surve on Vedas International Dubai, United Arab Emirates, past, present, and future. Followed with the interaction with the renowned speaker and a vote of thanks by head of the department, Professor Ajay Shalar. With the kind permission of the chair, I request you all to honor the national anthem by standing at your places.
काय matter?
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Thank you very much. As a tradition, we used to start every program by offering flowers to Karmir Anna's portrait, followed with the offering flowers to Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj and the father of constitution, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar. Thank you very much. I request Dr. A.C. Attar sir, our beloved principal, to have a welcome speech. Attar,
Hello, good morning to all. Am I audible?
yes, sir, you are audible.
Yeah.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Good, sir. Good. How about you, sir? Good to see you after a
I'm
long
fine.
time.
Yeah. Last year we met in Dubai.
Yeah, you guys were lucky that you came in
Yeah.
and you had a good trip, and then after that the lockdown started.
Yes.
So it was
We
complete
were very
turnaround for
lucky.
all. Yeah.
So I welcome you on behalf of Karmir Bharao Patil College of Engineering, Satara, and all the participants of this today's program. Coordinator Dr. Tapasi sir, HOD Selar sir, all the faculty members and my dear students. So today we have organized the session of Surve sir. So he is working in Dubai, and last year we met him in the Dubai, and he cooperated a lot. And I am very much proudful that he is the alumni of KBP College of Engineering Satara, and he is doing very well in the Dubai. And whenever the pandemic is over, we are planning to organize one more tour to Dubai, and I am expecting the same cooperation from you for this educational visit to Dubai. And
Most welcome. Most welcome. By next time, I would like to see some few KBPNs to be working in our organization also.
yes,
Okay, because last year we did not have any recruitment, but I have started recruitment from this year for
Okay.
our new factory named Polaris, and that was the main idea I thought I should share with you. So
Yes.
when you came, we had few plans to start with, but with pandemic it got delayed. But then after 2020 May, we thought to start again on that, and then we started working on that. And 1st of May, the factory was open on Maharashtra Day.
Great. So I think Tapasi sir, what is expected? Who has joined this program? Faculty and any other?
Well, sir, we do have a number of faculties, participants as students, and number of alumni. Our beloved alumni have joined, who were the friends of Vijendra, as well as there are a number of participants from out of state of Maharashtra. So, in all sense, I would like.
So, on behalf of KBP College, I welcome all the alumni, student, as well as faculty members. I think I should not take much of your time, because already everyone is eager to listen Surve sir, and I am very much thankful to Surve sir also, because he spared his valuable time for this particular session, and I think his session will be useful for the student as well as alumni. It will be very much motivating to the student, because one KBPN is working in Dubai as well as at international level. In Malaysia also, he has the different project at different sectors of the world. He will explain in detail about that. And all my students, I request you that you be in touch with Surve sir. It will be helpful for you. And as he has just mentioned, there will be the recruitment in Dubai also in next year or in few months. So you have to grab that particular opportunity, and whatever the thoughts he is going to share, definitely it will be the advanced techniques. At the same time, what is going on in Dubai or across the world, you will know about the same. Thank you very much for giving me this particular opportunity, and I request Tapasi sir to continue the program.
Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much. Now, well, I would like to throw some light on the arrangement of this webinar, as well as I would like to introduce our today's eminent personality. Well, dearest friend, it's Vijendra Surve, the managing partner, Vedas International, CEO, Polaris International, Dubai, United Arab Emirates. Well, this is the webinar that we have arranged for our students specifically to showcase how a middle class person can go to that heights. It's Vedas International, the firm that is been owned by Vijendra in Dubai, and we are supposed to have some interaction about the past, present, and the future of the same. Well, The two intrinsic guiding principles of Vijendra's life has always been his father and the current Mercedes-Benz slogan of the best or nothing. This phrase helps represent what Mercedes-Benz as a brand stands for, and it promises to deliver the best or nothing through everything that they do. Dear friends, it's really an honor to be here and to introduce our beloved Vijendra in front of you. It's proactive and dynamic project team leader with excellent management and software knowledge. An outstanding communicator who is able to demonstrate creativity within a team as well as good leadership ability. Well, as I already mentioned, there are two intrinsic guiding principles of his life, that his father and the slogan of the Mercedes-Benz, that is the best of the nothing. Well, dear friends, UAE, Dubai was completely unaware about the business environment in UAE, was experiencing a budding young entrepreneur named Vijendra, have entered the Dubai world stage unremarkably without too much of arguments far away from India. It was the year 2006. Armed with a bachelor's degree in civil engineering from our own Rayat Shikshan Sanstha's Karmveer Bhaurav Patil College of Engineering, Satara, and a master's degree in construction and management from NICMAR, Pune, Vijendra plugged into his then budding network and within no time landed his first job within the construction management industry, which along with the rest of Dubai was on the road to see extraordinary explosive growth. Simultaneously, though very early in his career, we all might have witnessed when Vijendra was in our institute, that in the early of his career, the entrepreneurial bug had already bitten him deeply with uncountable business opportunities that the rapidly expanding Emirates of Dubai serving as the well-known attraction. And almost before anyone noticed, Vijendra was permanently hooked by his bright business environment in Dubai itself. After initial dabbling in the service industry of providing fine dining experience, a string of serial small entrepreneurial ventures followed, and then came the unexpected crash of the 2008 economic crisis, which started the brief but deeply hurting period of economic downturn, which left few business untouched across the world. It was very crucial period those days. Then also Vijendra was there, never being one to the upset by temporary setbacks and looking up to the Richard Branson. Well, Richard Branson is one of the business heroes that Vijendra admired to. Vijay took a chance meeting with a few forward-thinking Indian-based businessmen and investors to the next level, leveraging the incubation of his first construction industry related to the venture. And the Vedas International rose like a phoenix from the ash, so soon establishing itself as the go to the company for construction management, project management, budgets, and cost monitoring. The spectacular success of Vedas International in the construction industry space and the close interaction with many of the big corporate names in the interior furnishing segments of the high-end hospitality and leisure industries served to ignite this desire for the investor to establish their very own integrated interior fit-out company. Rapid discussion and business negotiation began in earnest. Well, it was the grand success of Vedas International then it was thought about to have their own business, interior designing platform. So new company offering construction project finance, stockbroking, and wealth investment advisory soon established themselves as integrated business verticals, and organic expansion plans for all related entities were rapidly put in place and executed. It was in this astronomical group of creative enterprise and cosmic mixing that a powerful new star began its dominance. And in the wee hours of January 2021, despite the devastating effect of the COVID-19 pandemic on the business sentiments worldwide, Polaris International was incorporated as a limited liability company in Dubai as well. Well, it is Polaris International was formally incorporated as a limited liability company of Dubai. This is the next venture of our beloved Vijendra. To remind you all, dear students and the emerging entrepreneur, the journey starts with Vijendra's journey starts with a career commencing as a civil engineer before moving into project management. His drive and motivation meant that he quickly progressed into senior positions and inevitably up to the managerial level. His leadership skills, man management, project management, client relationship, and motivational skills meant that he was soon headhunted into the world's most proficient and professional construction company. His specialties are commercial management, program management, project management, construction management, claim management, and analysis. He is currently an managing partner at Vedas International, Middle East in the UAE, CEO of Polaris International, and currently residing in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, and handling his business all over the world from Dubai itself. Well, at the rest, as they all say, it's an history. This is all about the genuine personality that we do have today as our speaker. Without wasting much of your time, I would like to request you all to please join my hands to welcome none other than our own beloved alumni, Vijayendra Surve, all the way from Dubai. Vijay, thank you very much. I would like to request to please continue.
Thank you, Anand. Thank you for gathering a lot of information about me and telling me a lot of things which I didn't know. Okay, it was very good of you for introducing. Thank you, Ata sir, for introducing me on the KBP platform and getting me on the board. Shailor sir also, as well as the new HOD. Really, congratulations to you. Anand, can you put forth our Vedas portfolio, one of the portfolio, because at the moment, as I shared with you, Polaris and Vedas profiles, any one of them can do.
Is it okay?
Yeah, this is the fit out profile. I would just want to give a gist of about information about our companies. We are running at the moment 5 verticals. One is basically the principal into project management and cost consultant, named as Vedas International. Another one is which Anand is right now displaying. Put it on full screen, Anand. Is basically for the fit out industry. We do engineering consultants, but then when I was doing engineering consultant, I did not find any good contractor of mid-range. Most of the contractors in Dubai were either very low or very high. Big contracting companies like China State Corporation, Arab Tech, and or else they are very low companies. So I thought there should be someone who should be in the mid-tier segment who can cater a mid-level customers and not go high flying. As I was having an experience in hospitality, I could bring down the prices and we could sustain in the market. So we started with the fit out. You go to the next page. So fit out, basically we not only do construction, but we do the interior architectural and joinery works, which includes the dirty work, that is wet trade, screed, tiling, mason, and gypsum wall, gypsum ceiling, on all sort of trades, along with the joinery, glass and metal. So I'll just run through the PPT because it is not visible much. Yeah. So few hotels I did. So far in my career, I did 45 5-star hotels, out of which in Dubai itself are around 40. And 5 of them are in Mauritius, Maldives, and one in Cape Town. So we went across each and every borders, and I found that the hospital industry has been going through different needs a lot of project management, and that's why the need for a package industry was necessary. Except we are now started our packaging and services to Europe also in London with Rudy Joinery, and we are doing around 4 apartments over there. So we started first. This is our factory. Anand, you can share the workshop also, means photos of our factory also. So the idea was to start a factory to which can cater to the global needs rather than just making installation over here, and that will avoid. Now for me, the most important factor is the human factor, for which I need a good civil engineers, and basically not only civil engineers, quantity surveyors who have enhanced, who feel that apart from I think in KBP, when I was in KBP at that time, structural was in big demand and everyone wanted to be specialized in structure or more into structural because that was very lucrative. So far, I did not think more than structure. I feel the quantity surveying is in much demand, or the planning is in much demand. But planning requires a thorough experience. Without that, it is difficult to do planning of anything. In basic, the principles has to be clear. However, quantity surveying is basic fundamental of civil engineer. And if you are good quantity good into quantity, becoming a contracts manager or contract administrator. So there are a lot of vertical growths if someone want to make his better career into white collar job. And if he is having a acumen for the site work, he can get start as a site engineer, and thereafter site engineer he can look himself as a project engineer, and from project engineer, depending upon his abilities, he will be either construction manager or he will be on the back seat doing the administration, contracts administration, or the planning manager. In case he becomes construction manager, he can become a project management. So all these verticals or this line of success or we can have in our organization, and we do feel project engineers, senior project engineers, construction managers, and project managers. And in someone who is good, we appoint him as a director who can handle 4 to 5 projects at a time. And on his ability, client can be relaxed and rest assured that they can do the projects very well, and they don't have to run uh, behind the contractor, and be assured that the project can be completed in cost and time, which is the basic necessity. But overall, this, if your basic fundamentals are clear, you don't have to struggle a lot. Experience does matter, but your outlook and your attitude plays a lot of things into this. Now, another profile of Vedas as well. We do have the quality check and QAQC, and there are a lot of guys from different colleges, especially IIT Kanpur, IIT Mumbai, who have joined us into quality field, and they are doing into R&D also. I would like to get some of our guys into R&D. R&D is basically I have started for the innovative guys who like to work with technology. So there are many software like PlanSwift software or Beam software. If you apart from AutoCAD, which everyone is well aware. So if Beam software someone is well aware, or PlanSwift software is aware, they can be they can get a good growth or immediate opening over here, because we are using these softwares to have the speed and to have that accuracy in our works. So even for the HSE and quality, we need the guys who are well trained and Six Sigma or Kaizen who are doing, or Six Sigma belt who are been qualified for Six Sigma belt. We get them as a QQC in QQC department and ensure that our production level, our factory level, or our execution level at site are being well maintained. So apart from QQC, there is HSC also. So NIBOSH is one of the work which we keep on doing, and it is very well taken care of. NIBOSH is going good. So this is one of the things. Some of the projects we have done, like can you share the projects, Anand?
Yes.
Yeah. So these are the projects which we have executed recently. A few villa projects, 5-star hotel lobby. This is a lobby, and address. This is called Address Hotel. Is one of the premium brand, and this is a lobby for Address Hotel. This was 35 million project. Next, yeah, this is the lobby which we have done. If you guys can see this. So this involves all the designing, which we do designing with our own engineers. Some of them are architects, and there is always the requirement of a good engineer who can understand the technicalities of how the ceiling has to be done, how the intricacy of reflected ceiling. Or here, in fact, it's not just KBP civil department, but we also take electrical guys, mechanical guys for all the MEP, mechanical, electrical, and plumbing services. So mechanical and electrical do play a key role apart from the plumbing, which our own guys are doing. And this is one of the biggest department, which is the heartline of every project success. If MEP department or the MEP engineers are good, the project is well assured. If you'll see the lighting which we have used, is one of the biggest element in nowadays hospitality projects. So we are more focused into hospitality, and these five streams, that is mechanical, electrical, plumbing, and definitely the civil engineer with good background are much required. Next, Anand. These are the retail units. If you see, we have done few retail outlets also in one of the mall, Dubai Mall. We have done. Then there is Nakil Mall. You guys can check our websites also, where you can see the big projects going on. Next. Yeah, these are the lobby areas for another five-star hotel, which we have done recently. And this is Taj Vivanta. The client is Indian, Chaudhary, Mr. Chaudhary, and he has brought Vivanta by Taj, one of the premium brand in Dubai now. And it was so you can see the snapshots of the projects which we keep on doing it. And if you see, these are the high-end luxurious projects where clients are looking for something specialty out of way thinking, and we do dream to reality. So whatever is their dream destination, we make sure that it gives them the luxury effect at its best. And these are a few MBR villas. We have done high-end mansions, 40 rooms, 50 rooms villa. The height of these villas are approximately 4 to 5 meter, uh, usually, so you can understand. They are means structure-wise also. We do advise them in different ways and make sure the interiors are done in best possible and budget-wise, so that the client can enjoy the lifestyle. Okay, next. So the toilets, and these are offices which we have done for few. One of that is mine, of my office, which they had come initially and they had seen. Now we just I had taken in the same building on level 40 a big office, entire floor, to have a better look view. Okay, next. Okay. So this is our fit out profile, and you can share the Polaris profile also into that. I think you have.
Yes, we do have. I would like to share one more thing that I would like to focus your attention on. Can you give some idea about your projects like the here, starting with Viceroy Palm Jumeirah?
Sorry.
Yeah, this is what the extract we have taken from Vedas International. Is it visible to you?
No, I'm unable to hear you properly.
Is it visible?
I can't hear. What do you say?
I have just shared the glimpses from the Vedas International official website. Can you throw some light on your projects? that I am showcasing? Am I audible to you?
This is yeah. Now I can hear you out. Okay, this is our one of the project on Palm Jumeirah Viceroy. Is one of the old project which I started initially in 2014 when I started my first company. And the client is Indian. Initially it was Viceroy, and now it is no longer Viceroy. It is changed to V5 and is one of the most premium boutique luxurious hotel. And now it is another hotel is starting in Las Vegas in USA. Same brand V5, and another one is in Maldives, which we are only designing it. We will be basically taking care of the cost management for V5. This was massive resort, 850 rooms.
You're not audible, Vijay. Vijay, are you there? Vijendra, are you there? I think some range problem is there. We'll wait for a couple of minutes. You'll join us.
His mic is get muted.
Pardon, sir?
His mic is get muted.
Acha. By the time I will share the project that Vedas International have done, so he will throw some light on it once he rejoined us. This is the Viceroy Palm Jumeirah he was talking about, and address Dubai Mall, Vida Hotel, Creek Harbor, Al Qasar Hotel, Jumeirah Gulf Estate, Vivanta by Taj, Blue Water Island Hotel Apartment. So those are the projects that has been undertaken by Vedas International, Palm Tower, Royal Atlantis, and address Fujairah. So those are the few glimpses that Vedas International have undertaken under the leadership of Vijendra Surve, our beloved alumni of Ray Shikshan Sanstha's Karamur Bhaurav Patil College of Engineering.
Tapas sir, I think Vijendra is joined now.
Yeah. Sorry, there was some network issue. I was getting some calls. Okay. So the main idea, if you'll see, we've been in the business.
Vijendra,
I think there is some technical issue, sir.
yes.
So he again. 。 . 。 。 。 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 。 . 。 . 。 . 。 . 。
Yes.
I think Tapas sir, Vijendra is joining now, and he's trying to call you. Sir.
Vijendra?
Vijender is calling you.
Can you hear me?
His voice is coming.
I'm not getting his voice, sir.
Huh? You are not able to hear me?
Anand, his voice is coming.
Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, yes. Now I think Vijendra is visible also and audible also.
Vijendra?
Yes, Vijendra ji. Yeah.
Vijendra, please unmute yourself. Vijendra, please unmute yourself.
No, sir. Now he is not present in meeting.
Yeah, he just left. I think there is some
Yeah,
technical
he's
problem.
left.
Let
Yeah.
him join again.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Tapas sir, now he is joining, but I think his voice is so low. Or
Yes, there is some trouble with his mic, I guess. Vijendra, I think it would be better to turn off your video so that we can clearly hear you. Vijendra?
Okay, just a second.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yeah.
perfectly, right.
Okay. So we were just briefing you about the company, what we are doing, and where we are into. I would like to know about some of the comments, if there are any, or any questions if students want to know how they can follow us, or we are there on Instagram and LinkedIn also. They can join us on LinkedIn, and they can do send their resumes if someone is definitely looking for the job. Uh, right now, the market is trying to gear up. So once everything gets open, we can definitely look into this.
Well, from audience, anyone willing to interact with Vijendra? I guess Vijendra, did you have something about Polaris also? Please, can you throw some light on it? I am just sharing.
Yeah, see, I will show you. Yeah, you can share the Polaris. So Polaris was basically formed for the joinery. I had a lot of inclination since my childhood to have some beautiful joinery unit and carpentry. We do not have such kind of high-end facilities where people can see beautiful woodwork and beautiful metal work or beautiful glass work. So I thought there should be one unit which can cater all this. So our factory has glass works, lot of works related to mechanical press components, tools, all related to components, press machines, as well as drilling machines. And we had brought one heavy duty PVD coating machines, latest technology, as well as joinery machines. There are wood cutting machines. These are all CNC cutting machines which can do a lot of jobs from different angles and make beautiful products. So when we started Polaris, the North Star, okay, we thought, okay, this is the star which can give direction to anyone, and that was the main idea for having this North Star company. Even Dubai is located on geographically North 25, and so I thought along with North 25 there should be something which is called Polaris. And this is how we started the Polaris International. You can go to the next slide. Now, these are few of the products which we have done previously, but entirely we did not do. Like we are doing loose furniture also, like sofas, table, coffee tables, shelves also, as well as big glass, heavy duty glass for the facade. As the facade industry is booming everywhere, we have own manufacturing facility for the glass, and this glass is produced in our own factory. Tempering is done. Um, all the cutting of the glass has been done, and it is a very delicate industry. But yes, the industry has a lot of rewards to it. Next, we are doing into fitted joinery, millwork, solid wood, and standard and decorative doors. Next, soft furnishing, as I explained before, decorative glass and metalworks. So if you'll see to the latest retail outlets, it involves a lot of glassworks, high height glassworks as well as metalworks. So this we can cater in house, and if someone gives an order for the designing, since designing was done in one industry, the installation or the fabrication was required, which we have our own facility for the fabrication. Next. So now the corporate ethos, which for this is precision in everything which we do, and the passion which we need. So without precision and passion, you cannot achieve, the precision which we require in design and engineering. And if engineering and design is proper, appropriate, and perfect, then you can achieve the best results. So we are trying to lead on the three core values: passion, precision, and perfection. So our approach and our conduct should be such that the perfection is always, we are trying to achieve the perfection. We cannot be perfect, but we can at least try to achieve, and that is should be our approach and the conduct, which can help us to grow more better way. Okay, so that's the corporate philosophy which I had, and we want to shine as bright as our name, which is the North Pole Star Polaris. Okay. And we have a big team. My team members are quite experienced. You can share the teams also. And intending to have by end of 2021 around 150 laborers and around 50 staff. At the moment, we are at the capacity of 40 laborers and around 15 staff. Okay, so our intention is to have around 150 laborers by end of 2021 or 2022 start. I've been hunting and will be coming to India, Sri Lanka, Pakistan, and Bangladesh to get a lot of carpenters, skilled masons, laborers, as well as engineers to supervise them, and professionals to do the designing. Okay, that's the main idea. This is our human capital, and you can see this is just a handful of the stuff which we had during our execution stage when we had a launch and a few of our staff. Okay, next. Next. Anand has told out about me, so no need to go through that again. Next. This is my managing director. Next. And these are really senior people. Most of them are from India, different parts of India, and they are really doing good as a teamwork and brought from different industries and helping us to achieve what we are intending to. Next. Next. This is our factory, and if you can see, these are most modernized equipments which we have brought it. We have our own paint shop, we have our own machining shop, lathe shop, milling shop, and we have dust collector. So the industry avoids dust. We are sustainable, using only sustainable products. Whatever dust comes, we collect it. This is one of the projects which we have done recently through Polaris. Next. are high-end villa projects. These are the rooftops which we have done, cabanas. Next. These are the glass fittings which we have done. These are also cabanas which we have done. Next. So as I told you, next. Okay. So that's what. As I told you about the Polaris. Polaris has just started from May 1st official launch, and before that, around 4 to 5 months it took us to make this factory ready. Overall, we are looking after three industries. I would like to have your support, and if any of you guys are looking forward to come to Dubai or to Mauritius once the border opens, they are most welcome. What we need is to have a definite skills if they are developed properly, like Beam, AutoCAD is normal, but at least planning Primavera software as well as designing knowledge about their own industry. And they will be most recognized or they can be picked up from even Satara. And you just tell me on one phone call and we can get you over here in Dubai in 1 week time. Okay. Okay, Anand.
Well, can you throw some lights on the couple of projects that you left just now? That you told about the Voice of Palm. Then
Address Dubai. See, if you see, most of my projects are into hospitality. And now recently we started doing projects for some government offices where we are really building G plus 50, G plus 80. One project which I have been recently awarded is St. Regis Hotel in downtown only. It is G plus 50. And we are doing the designing for the G plus 50. See, value engineering, what we do is if someone comes earlier, the design height, floor height was 5 meter. So on every floor or every apartment, client wanted to give swimming pool. But when we did a research and we thought doesn't make any sense to provide spend so much and provide swimming pool on every floor. So we reduced the height, removed the swimming pools on every room and kept the balconies only, big balconies. Maybe that will be helpful. But with this, we reduce almost 15 to 20 million of the overall cost. So, a lot of value engineering options are been right now accepted in the market because of the budgetary constraints. And the building cost has reduced drastically. Earlier from 450, it has dropped down to 350. So our main aim is to reduce the cost without tempering the quality and to meet the requirement, even the steel structure. We don't want to means take the risk of engineering works, but overall aesthetically also we cannot reduce it because that is where the selling point will be. So that collaboration which we have to do, and then the projects are been launched. Now this project Vida Hotel it was on the Creek Harbor, so the foundation required for this harbor is very much high, and then they have the basement. The ships can the boat yachts basically yachts. Every owner over here need to have one yacht to come over there, and the yachts has to be designed in such a way that jetty and everything has to be designed appropriately, keeping into mind the marine conditions as well as high heat conditions, and maintaining that the FM cost, facility management cost, is much less in future. So 360-degree we have to think about all the processes. So the architectural and engineering aspect has to be there. This is Al Qasr Hotel. This is a very famous hotel in UAE. It's known as same like Venice in Italy, and it caters around 500 rooms at the moment. Al Qasr Hotel. It was completed in 2017. Jumeirah Golf Estate is basically in the vicinity of Gold Coast and is one of the premium hotel in Golf Estate in Jumeirah. These are residential high-end residential units with hammam and Moroccan type uh, apartments. So the designer was from Morocco, and it's completely a conglomerate of Moroccan design as well as Lebanese Arabic form. Okay. And these are the lobby areas. I told you Taj Vivanta was one of the recent project which we completed and was quite successful project. Blue Water, if you'll see the website, Blue Water is having the best blue eye in Ireland, and along with this island, there is a hotel which they have developed, and we completed the hotel apartments for them. These are 250 hotel apartments which we completed in the span of 1 year. Palm Tower is recently launched. This is 53 floors tower. The view which you see is only for the monorail which is going through the tower. However, if you'll see the tower photo, it's really huge, big. I'll just share you. It's big news, and we are part of the team for past 3 years. From 2018, I was doing this. We did project planning, project management, and cost management for Palm Tower. It's really uh, uh, if you'll go to that tower, you will see entire palm at your feet, as well as Dubai. So the view wise, it is different. Uh, Dubai already has one Atlantis, so the client wanted to do Royal Atlantis, which is royal, royal in every aspect, and was really good. This involves around 43 consultants around the globe, and 43 consultants are dealing with around 200 plus contractors. And there is Time. Turner and Townsend is one of the America's successful project management company, Faithful and Gold, and DEC. So along with this, we are one of the project management consultants who are taking care of. I'm taking care of 12 restaurants, project management. We had been doing this for coordinating with each and every consultant and designer who is located in different parts. We are doing British restaurant, Peruvian restaurant, mm, Moroccan restaurant, and different types. So 12 restaurants are there in this hotel. So this is Royal Atlantis. I would suggest you guys can go through the website and check, and it will be really helpful for you. Same resort in address Fujairah. Okay. Jumeirah Beach Resort and Spa. Uh, the photos and the websites are there. What I want is the guys should be there, well brushed up with the latest technology and softwares, which, if possible, they can get trained in this COVID time. And Google is there to help them, or there are many softwares. But just going through this regular syllabus will not be that helpful. Having something special skills are most required, and I want the guys with good attitude and approach who can join us very soon, particularly for the QS quantity surveying and for as a civil engineers site management in the factory.
Well, Vijendra, we may not take much of your time. At the concluding note, we wish you the
Hello.
best that your company, that Polaris, that you have just started, may go to the Fortune 500 in a couple of years. Well, there are a number of students and the faculties who are willing to interact with you. So I may request you to spare some couple of minutes of time. Then a couple of them have raised their hands. Is it okay to ask them a question?
Yeah.
Please go ahead. Participants can ask their questions, please.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Tanmay.
Sir, very good evening. My name is Raman Panjasha.
Yeah.
I'm audible?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. My name is Raman Panjasha, and I'm doing as a contractorship military and working as a search engine optimization at digital marketing. I want to ask you some 3 questions that is most important to me. The first question is that what is the biggest factor that helped you be successful and the hardest decision you ever had to make, and the best advice you want to give us so that we can implement the same in our life?
See, there's a lot of noise someone is having. I think
Uh,
you're having you're on some railway
Wait, wait, wait.
station.
I'll repeat. I'll repeat. Actually, the railway crossing line is beside my home. The first question is that what is the biggest factor that helped you to be successful?
Biggest factor to be successful is thinking you are a zero.
What's up?
Okay. Thinking that you are zero.
Okay,
There
and
is
the
nothing to
hardest
do
decision.
with
Okay, and the hardest
hardest
decision you
decision
ever.
always to accept the biggest challenge. Na? So someone you can take it at the risk. You can leave everything and take a risk of doing it when everyone is against you, or not willing, and they don't think this is practically possible, or theoretically, logically, people feel that this cannot be possible, or like this way. So, well, from this one, you can think that yes, if it is possible for someone else, you can take it. You have to be on the edge of calculative risk. Uh, See, being from Nikmar, I had a very good job, and I could have continued with my profession, and I was getting a good salary. But I took a risk. I said, let it go and let start my own way of thinking and bring the business. So, doing a business, or taking some hard decisions always helps you. But once you take hard decision, you are alone to face the destiny. So the hard work is there, and it's not only 8 hours or 10 hours. There is no relaxation even on your weekend. Rest, whole world is enjoying, and you are still working. So the hard work is required, and your attitude to sort the problem rather than giving excuses or the reasons. Okay. So then that hard decisions you have to take it. Okay.
I think it's okay with you. Any other participants? Well, Vijay, I'd like to let you know there are number of ex-professors who are witnessing the webinar today. They have just joined us only because of your presence. So I request the professors, ex-professors, Bonde sir, Jagannath sir, to have interaction with Vijay. विजय मराठीत मध्ये आपण बोललं तरी हरकत नाही.
हो चालेल अगदी काय प्रॉब्लेम.
बोंडे सर आणि जगन्नाथ सर आहेत आपल्यामध्ये.
हा सर. बोंडे सर बोला.
विजय सर जोपर्यंत विचारत नाही तोपर्यंत एक छोटासा क्वेश्चन सगळ्यांच्याच वतीने विचारू इच्छितो मी की कोविड काही आहे त्यामध्ये कन्स्ट्रक्शन इंडस्ट्रीचं फ्युचर काय वाटतं पुढच्या 2 वर्षामध्ये.
कन्स्ट्रक्शन इंडस्ट्रीला फ्युचर आहे. नॉट ओनली दुबई, सौदी, इफ यू नो, रेड सी.
दुबई मधलं म्हणजे मानस दुबईचं. आता एक
हॅलो
हॅलो आवाज कोण प्लीज अनम्यूट. हा बोंडे सर प्लीज बोला.
या गुड इव्हनिंग विजेंद्र.
Good evening, sir. Good evening.
Yeah, it is nice to hear you after about 1 year after our Dubai meet. Yeah. 2 years before we could organize your face-to-face experience sharing in our college. But due to this pandemic, we have to meet online. But anyway, it is very much inspiring for our students, and I congratulate for your new venture and best of the luck for your coming successful future. I would like to make a time available for other students also. Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Hope you are enjoying your retired life.
Yeah. We need you on the board.
Nicely. Okay.
Yeah.
Jagannath sir, would you like to share something?
Yeah.
Mike,
unmute yourself. Please unmute yourself. Jagannath sir, please unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Sir, mute आहात तुम्ही. हा, yes sir. No, sir. Still you are on mute.
Am I audible now?
Yes, sir. Please go ahead.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mr. Speaker, am
Yes,
I
sir.
audible now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. You are audible.
Right.
Well audible.
The projects which you are handling, probably they are world over, no?
Yeah, almost.
Yeah.
Mostly in Gulf country and some
Maybe.
part of Africa.
It has spread over different continents. And in the present pandemic, you can find out that all sectors have changing their activities, or to be more precise, the thought process of mankind has changed. No? So
Correct.
when the
Correct.
thought process of mankind has changed because of the pandemic. So in the post-pandemic scenario, your activity may have to take different dimensions. So are you going to have any preparations for these changes?
Yeah, we did prepare for ourselves. Like earlier.
Because see, the interior outfits which fit outs which you have been doing, probably they may demand something else in the post-pandemic scenario. That is why I'm asking. Nothing else.
No, you are absolutely right. The demand or the change has already been done, and it will go more or more. Like every office is having a digitalization. Every office is going through highly IT network oriented with lot of digital displays. Only necessary people are there in the office.
Basic intention behind saying thought process has changed, I mean to say the degree of insecurity has increased abundantly. So with that contention, probably in your planning and your designing aspects, you may have to have some sort of brainstorming things. Probably in the next sitting, you may be in a position to give us a detailed view as to what we were pre-pandemic and what we are in the post-pandemic. I think that will be all right. Am I correct?
Yeah, correct. See,
because still it is still it is too early to think over those things. So I'm just.
What has happened? I will tell you. Because of the sustainable, now people are. You cannot. If I'm designing a commercial office, I cannot design like earlier small offices or sitting next to each other. I have to keep sufficient space.
Perspectives
we have
have
to
changed.
Yes, perspective has changed. On top of that, there has to be a separate arrangement for each and everything. That this office is closed. There is any other office. Is there any other provision? You cannot have a dependency on only one venue. That only when I go to office. Yeah.
That is one aspect in planning. Likewise, there are n number of issues which you need to look into. So with that intention, I just raised the issue. It is just out of curiosity, nothing else. Don't take it otherwise. Okay.
No. You are right. And the biggest risk which we are having about the payment recovery.
That I should not say. No? I should not say that. Yeah, correct.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Anyway, thank you very much and all the best.
Hi.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
We have shortfall of time because he has to attend a meeting. I may like to ask the students from the institute either or the participants to make it in short. Please, Tanusha. Yes, Tanusha Kadam.
Yeah, this is Mahesh. Mahesh Kadam actually. The ex KBP student.
Yes,
actually, Viraj, what I want to say is that add to our Jagannath sir what he has asked. So now what has happened is that artificial intelligence has come into a more focus. So the interior fit out, any another projects in a construction industry, we need to have more about in an artificial intelligence part of it. So wherein the people, instead of traveling, they can do remotely the controlling about the projects. Am I right, Viraj?
Yeah, see, artificial intelligence is there, but still, in the construction industry, which was not much organized, or it will take little while. The production industry, yes, artificial industry intelligence has been quite efficient, but construction industry being different than other rest of the industries is not much. Yes, softwares are there through which we can monitor those progress, and a lot of softwares have been there since last 1 year, and we are also using many softwares to use this. But still, the installation or the skilled laborers and skilled managers or skilled engineers are required. Without that, construction industry is not a thought or how it will go ahead on the pandemic. Even in pandemic, we have to, the works were never stopped. If someone is sick, he will go home and rest. And that's it. The site will be sanitized every second day. The cost has increased because of sanitization. However, the lifts or the everything logistic cost has increased. The laborers are, if 30 laborers were there, only 10 laborers were attending. So the installation time has increased. But overall, still artificial intelligence has not been able to play a key role in construction industry.
Yeah, one more point want to understand is that looking at asking to our KBP senior staff about the teachers and the professors, that what is a plan the people we are going to do for skill development of our kids, especially the students, because what Viraj has emphasized about the fitment projects and how we are going to execute it, and the digital interference on this and all. So what are the projects? I still remember in 97 when our batch was coming out, we had taken up with the Bondesas, taken an initiative in implementing one subject that was our elective subject of construction management techniques. So similarly, in those days, it was a very initial coming up and all those things, which help us to enter into an ICMAR. Now, today's date, what are our college going to do in improvement of these skills for the boys and the girls, and making them more friendly within the environment, in the industrial environment and the requirements?
Should I say something?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm expecting from them.
Yeah. See, in a closed institutional domain, expecting too much from different industries, it becomes probably unmanageable. So as an institution, they can give a certain basic issues, and if the students are intending towards a particular profile, they can bring out certain specific skills which could be nurtured specifically in the institution. And tailor-made for all students, it may not be practicable because of certain constraints. That is what I feel. Of course, people who are working now, they can throw better light rather than me. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Any faculty is willing to participate in this discussion? Well, I would like to add one point on it. Well, the last year we had a international tour to Dubai, wherein we had a very good interaction with Vijendra, and he told about what are the requirements of the industry and what the syllabus we are teaching. So there is some gap in between. So accordingly, we have started communicating and putting such webinars in front of the students, so they can understand, realize what the demand of the industry is. And accordingly, we are also planning by providing the softwares and relevant things. Well, any other faculties willing to share their thoughts on this? Or should we go to the students? In a couple of minutes, we will conclude the session, Vijendra.
Okay.
Please. स्टुडंट कोणाला आता विजेंद्रनी आपल्याला मगाशी सांगितलं की 2 कंपनीचा तो सीईओ आहे. एक म्हणजे वेदास इंटरनॅशनल जी हॉस्पिटॅलिटी आणि बाकीच्या गोष्टी पाहते, आणि दुसरी म्हणजे पोलरिस इंटरनॅशनल. त्यांनी तुम्हाला सर्वांना एक रेड कार्पेटही थोडंसं दिलंय की तुम्हाला सर्वांना त्यांनी स्वतः सांगितलं की यू जस्ट सेंड युअर रेझ्युम्स की लाईक फक्त केबीपीचे रयतचे आहात आणि केबीपी इंजिनिअरिंग कॉलेजचे आहात किंवा डिपार्टमेंट ऑफ सिव्हिलचे आहात, यामुळेच तुम्हाला घेतलं जाणार नाही. तर तुमच्यामध्ये ज्या स्किल्स अपेक्षित आहेत तर त्या स्किल्स असतील तर तुम्ही नक्कीच विजेंद्रला कॉन्टॅक्ट करू शकताल आणि तुम्ही कॉलेजचाही रेफरन्स देऊ शकताल. आता तुम्हाला त्यांच्या सरांबरोबर काय बोलायचं आहे का मुलांना? प्लीज.
आनंद, मुलांनी विचारावं जास्त.
येस सर, येस सर, प्लीज. चॅटबॉक्स मध्ये जरी तुम्ही काही पाठवलं, इथं सर 2-3 चॅटबॉक्स मध्ये काही क्वेश्चन्स आलेले आहेत, मी रीड करतो. व्हॉट आर द एज्युकेशनल अँड जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज इन दुबई? सूर्याजी पाटील सर विचारतायत. त्याच्यानंतर येस सर, व्हॉट आर द एज्युकेशनल अँड जॉब ऑपॉर्च्युनिटीज इन दुबई? असा हा माझ्या मते सगळ्याच विद्यार्थ्यांना पडलेला प्रश्न आहे.
Job opportunities ahead, but see, because you don't have necessary international experience, it always on the back foot, probably on the same pay scale, which is a key factor for earlier. It used to be, if it is international, the pay scale needs to be very high, and it used to be very lucrative. Nowadays, whatever you are getting in India, similar to that only you will get it. But the hard work is little more, or here the working hours are very high. That is, job opportunities are there more than here. Saudi has next 25 years requirement. Saudi is putting 500 billion investment in Red Sea development. It's one of the key development which is going on in Middle East, and it is going like massive. So next 25 years for the construction guys, if they want to move and go ahead, they can go to Saudi or else Gulf and still look for a bright future. Or up to 23, there is a big demand even in Qatar also, until the football is completed. Football, okay.
So in the Middle East, there are a number of opportunities for civil engineer, I guess.
Yeah. Middle East also is there, and now even UK is opening few projects. So for the means Europe, even US has announced many projects. So if you want to really move out and go look for it, there is always opening. And Dubai is the gateway. That yes, if you are working in Dubai, then you can look out anywhere in any part of the world, because the experience you will get over here can be utilized globally any part of the world.
I think Tanmay have asked a personal question to you, sir. What was your first step to start the company in Dubai? How were you able to manage everything? Personal question.
I did around 3 jobs at a time. I did some freelancing, and I used to do even work on weekends to ensure that tomorrow if I start a company, I would be able to, and if I don't get any work, I should be able to sustain for 6 months without any money. That was my first intention, because I did not have any money to save that as much as, so I had to do 2-3 jobs at a time. Then I realized just paying me will not be able sufficient. I should be able to gain that much money that I can pay my staff for next 6 months. So that became my criteria, and somehow I was successfully able to get that fund sourcing, and then this is how I started the company, and then we were able to sustain.
Well, anyone else? Just in a couple of minutes we'll conclude. Just one more question we'll ask, then we'll conclude. I may ask Professor Shelar sir to propose a vote of thanks just after the question, if anyone has.
Hello.
Yes, please.
Tapasi sir, yes. Hello, Vijay sir. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening.
I'm Rituja Rajput, an ex-student of KPP, Civil Engineering batch. I just wanted to ask one question. You mentioned about the BIM application. So you mentioned that you through this BIM. So I just needed guys like able to manage this QA/QC in BI? How is it coordinated
No.
in each other?
QA/QC will not be linked to BIM. Basically, this is for facility management. Once the beam drawings are been completed, okay, and any related queries or any deficiency or any problems are there, then the QC guy can verify those drawings and rectify it before it is been delivered. Okay, so particularly for the factory purpose, the guys who are well equipped with this ability or the software, then they can check why exactly it is like, there are many components which come and in the assembly line they face the issue. So we can rectify it immediately that this assembly line there was a problem, and that's why in the this production line there was a problem, and that's why in assembly we had faced this issue. And at that junction we can, and same goes with project drawing. If the beam drawings are correct, it helps us to rectify the damages, or for electrical there is a measuring test, or testing commissioning phase can be finished as early as possible.
Okay. So do you use beam in interior fit out projects?
Yeah, we do use beam because of the reflected ceiling plan to make the lighting as well as HVAC height, duct height, so that the false ceilings can be prepared properly, and even the wall elevations can be rectified. So the beams are quite useful if someone is well aware about the beam. There is demand. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, there are just a couple of questions that I asked. I'll read it out. Omkar Pachal is asking, project management course should we do after bachelor's degree in civil or wait for 2 years experience? And the next question is by Honorable Suryaji Patil sir. Do you have or you do tie-ups with Indian firms for projects in India and Dubai?
The project management course you can do immediately after your bachelor's degree, but you should do it from the branded institute. NICMAR is one of the best. Apart from NICMAR, if you are going in some IIMs, is one very good. Okay, if you do from non-branded institute, that may not add value, or it's not about the value, it's the alumni and it's about the environment which will be brought up. So the competition and the exposure which they will be able to give may not be other non-branded institutes will be able to give, and that helps you to get a good opening for the jobs. So I would suggest, if you are going to do project management, you need to do from branded institute only. Okay, that is one thing. But the other question which was asked, yeah, I do tie-ups with Indian companies, particularly for the engineering drawings and designing work. And if someone from ours are doing freelancing, or even they have a couple of designers working, do share your company profiles and we can pass the work to you. In pandemic, we have realized it's not the physical presence, it's virtual presence. And if the guys are good and they can be able to cater our requirement, we will definitely like to do business with them.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, all the participants. Now I would like to request all the participants to put on your videos so that we can have a beautiful snap with the Vijendra and the team. I request all the participants to put on their videos so that we can have I request all the participants to put on their videos, please.
Hello, sir.
Please, ma'am, for a while, we will be having a snap.
Hello, sir. I want to ask one question.
Yes. Please go ahead. It will be the last question. Thank you.
Myself, Ranti Gaikwad from BTech last year, civil. First of all, I'm very happy to have Vijay sir with us, and also I'm very happy to see Jagannath sir and Bonde sir here, and I hope everyone is healthy and safe. Sir, I just want to ask question to Vijay sir and also all the faculty members to advise us about what kind of initial step we should take in our career, because now everyone from final year are searching for a job. So what kind of job we should look after?
If you guys are good at drawings, you can, designers to start up with, and maybe you can start at least helping or correcting some shop drawings, because any engineering work cannot go ahead without shop drawings. So the shop drawings are much required. So if you are good at drawing, you can start with. Okay, that is my advice. Apart from that, if you are into quantifications, that work also you can get. If you are into programming, that work also you can get. Important is you should develop your portfolio and enhance it on the digital platform, so that
Thank you, sir.
for
I request
talent, and if you are really getting, you can go it.
Well,
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
I may ask all the participants if those are having any doubts, they can ask in the chat box. I will just send it to the Vijendra Surve sir, because he is having an important meeting at 6:30. I request Professor Shelar sir, head of the department, to propose vote of thanks on behalf of our institute.
Thank you, Vijay.
Thank you, sir.
On
Thank
the
you.
behalf
Thank you.
of
Thank
the-
you very much.
Okay. On the behalf of the Raj Shikshan Sanstha, Karmavir Bhargav Patil College of Engineering, Satara, I am thankful to Vijendra Surve for giving his valuable time for this webinar. I am also thankful to Anand Tapase and the organizing committee, and our guide principal Attar sir, and the participant as well as. Also thankful for the Bonde sir and the Jagannath sir for participating in this. I declare that the session is completed.
Thank you very much, sir.